Okay. Sorry about that. Let's get to it. Me. Yeah, no. So I had to go into make sure that okay. I had to go into play Rimworld to see what happened, and like a good chunk of the mods were basically wiped out from the Odyssey update. Because unfortunately, a lot of the Odyssey update just basically included a lot of the vanilla expanded stuff. It's still initializing. In the meantime, why are you not cooperating? And why did you exit out of Rimworld? How did this get so much worse? What the fuck happened? One moment. Ah, scale. There you go. Ah, much better. I don't know, the scale had turned to a 1.75 instead of just a simple 1. Unable to connect to network. Ah, there's always something. Hmm. Come on, baby. Talk to me. Sing for me. Tell me your ailment. It really is just like having a female partner and you're in an argument and she just refuses to tell you what's wrong. She says, I'm fine. But she doesn't say it like a guy would say it, I'm fine. She says it in the female partner way where it's all like, okay, what's wrong? I'm fine. Nothing's wrong. It's like you're obviously lying and I can't fix what's wrong unless you tell me what it is. And it's all like, if you have to ask what it is, then you probably didn't even deserve it. It's like, oh my God, just tell me what's wrong so I can try and fix it. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. I don't believe I'll need that. And every time you have to adjust the mods, it's going to be like, okay, let's restart the whole thing. All right, well, while that's loading, let's see. What else is going on? Oh, finished up the latest season of The Last One Standing, Naked and Afraid. Spoiler alert, Darren won. Which is cool. I was actually kind of hoping anyone but Patrick. Look, no one questions Patrick has the skill, but god damn, is he a dick. Openly stealing. See, yeah, like I don't think he realizes how much he's damaged his reputation by doing that. Openly stealing from competitors in a survival challenge. And then my other thing was like why none of the competitors say screw that and then yanked the fishing line out of his hand. Okay. Gotta reset up the planet and all that. Did you turn off? No. Just being weird. Whoa. Oh, my back. Yeah, I suppose we should show this by now. And then game capture. Switch over to Rimworld. Okay. And switch to this. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, so here's our planet. Aren't there supposed to be tribes and colonies all over the place? What? What happened to my factions? Look. Well, I mean, I did start this game. I did start this. I did go through the mods. I guess I wasn't thorough enough. Damn, these things just hit you with so many issues, one after the other. Yeah, no, there's... Why am I not seeing the factions? They're all there, and then some. Okay. Maybe we just can't see them. I don't have any faction mods that I can think of. Yeah, no. And they're... Okay, I'm going to go in this under the assumption that maybe I just can't see them. We'll know further. Worst case worst, basically I'll just go out of this and shut down all the mods and go in again. Absolute worst case worst. I don't want to do that, but we'll see. But if I am going to do this, I want a good place. Sandstone, slate. We use the mountains to basically keep ourselves pinned in and keep others delayed. Come on, give me something with granite in the large hills. Mountainous is good, however, I suppose we could go for mountain territory. Times 1 plus, average disease 1.2. Endless grade, forcible. No, cat. Wait, yeah, that's another thing. Some of the options are gone. Ah, well. Sure, this will just as well. I don't care at this point. Yeah, because this is also just to see if this is working. Hey, there we go. I swear to God, there was like an option to choose the size of area that we were going to. Create custom fluid. Always like going that way. Hedonistic, because I want to live the good life. I'm pretty sure all of us do. We'll just go again. Loyalist, just testing. Get this thing done. Orgasmic Creed. No, something's wrong. Why is the narrative's gone? The memes aren't there. The faction ideologies, none of them are here. Oh my God, these freaking things. All right, let me just... I'm going to take the mods off. It will probably be easier. All right, one moment. Just try to enjoy your game. That's all you want? Oh, well, too bad for you. Unsubscribe from all selected mods. save and apply the changes. I don't need that one. Okay, so now all we have is core, royalty, ideology, and biotech. Okay. So all that's been uninstalled. 100%. Caracas. Add in the tribes. Because we will be going for tribal status first. The way I picture it is that we're going to be a tribe on the Rimworld, and we just kind of get slowly introduced to the world at large beyond us. Okay, let's see if this does it. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It is a Wednesday, my dude. I never understood why that meme was so popular, but it just is. Okay. They're not here. Select random side, class and fluids, hedonism, loyalist. Yeah, just go with that. Huh. All right. Let me restart the game. I have no other mods on, right? Yes, all mods are off. There goes. Okay. Validating. Loading. Initializing. Speed through this. Cassandra Classic. Strive to survive. Reload anytime. 100%. No pollution. Switch over to the other screen, please. Thank you. Alright, add in the tribes. That's all of them. Okay. Right. Come on, work with me. Hey, there we go. Okay, looks like we got it. Let's see. Arado Thicket. Okay, now that we do have everything working, I think, let's choose our place more carefully. Marble limestone. Nah, I want granite. I also don't really go for the places that have 3 stone types, only because if they have those 3 stone types, it means they don't have a lot of them. So I always try and go for the ones that only have 2. Oh, granite and slate. Alright. Let's see. We got several Empire factions. Looks like some toxic people. Okay. So it looks like we only have a few threats nearby. Other than that, we're pretty good. Okay, go with that. Once again, custom fluid. Oh gosh, look at them all gone. Two gods. There are no gods. More structure the universe is found in your grands. Okay, right. Okay. Neo Justice. Okay. We got the Totemitic. First Chief, Loyal Ethist. Requiem of Justice. Fiesta of Promises. Okay. I'm gonna remove the venerated animal, only because I believe, like, the venerated animal and all that thing, that should come from, like, an action, not just a thing. 1 and 1, scarification, slavery acceptable. Okay, okay. Alrighty. So going from there. This is quite an armed tribalist right there. Holy crap, he's got Molotovs. Alright, however, he's a pyromaniac. Tortured artist. Gain 50% to get creativity, inspiration after a mental break. Constant mood debuff. Slow learner. Psychically deaf. Dumb labor. Great social. And great artistic. Some decent construction. Okay, okay. Only malnutrition, that's not bad. Staggeringly ugly. Ooh, health problems. No, I don't like that. Yeah, cannibal. Definitely don't like that. Psychopath. Neurotic. Likes to have things scared away. He will still work harder than most to attain these states of affair, but his nerves can get the better of him. Okay, that's fine. Construction, planting. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Kind. Great. Chemical interest. That could just be alleviated by some smoke leaf. Another farmer, malnutrition, that's fine. Shooting, melee, good. Alright, next we have bloodlust. Steadfast, okay. Good with animals and melee. Alright, so a frontline fighter. And then you, an undergrounder. However, you do have a gunshot wound. No. Red, incapable of dumb labor. Great socialist. Great intellect, great medical. Alright, so we found our doc. But yeah, no, the only things I limit myself on for like the beginning tribe is they don't have to they can't have a health problem, and I don't want them to have a debilitating trait right off the bat. Everyone else, that's free game. But I do want a decent start. Okay, the gods were very angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey with no friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness like your ancestors did. Right then, who are we given? We are given Ferdinand, a boom rat. Can a boom rat be harvested for... No, I think it's like a boomalope who actually produces the chem fuel, so you're just an unfortunate animal we have. We have Yoko, female cat. Does not even tell us the type of cat anymore. Okay, that's fine. And then we got Beauregard. Wow, so unfortunately it looks like Animal Companion is garbage. However... we are right next to a decent outcropping that's practically already built for us, and massive farmland. There's a bear, though. Oof. Okay, okay. Let's see. Down here, we got some buffalo. There's a lot of donkeys on the field. Herd of deer. It's a turkey. Also, why does it feel like this map is so small? At least comparatively to some of the other maps I've been on. Alright. Deforbid all the wood, all the pemmican, that. Nope, no. Okay, so those are all done. Let's go ahead and set up everyone's schedule. 3, 4, 5, yep. That, and then a break, and then 4 hours of guaranteed work for me. Get everyone's priorities right. We have no children, so no need to worry about that. No one to warden. Technically, we do have animals, but they're not really trainable to what we need them to do. Go with that. No hunting just yet. Primary constructor, secondary constructor. 9, 9, and 12. Okay, well, because you're so good at it, I don't want you to do it firsthand. So, 1, 2, 3. Mining. That can be a 4. Plant cutting. No. 3, and then 4 right there. Get rid of these. We don't need them right off the bat. Oh boy, we only have 3 haulers and cleaners. Okay. Cancel out the research. We don't need that just yet. I want hauling to be a secondary. You know what? Let's make that a 3rd, and let's make cleaning the secondary one. Okay, so we got our schedule. Everyone's set up. Let's go. And we'll just do this. And another one right here. Colonist needs beds. Yes, I know. For all that. And then the animal sleeping spot. I will say this, because we don't have to worry about health dubs. No, hygiene dubs. That's what the name was. We don't have to worry about that, so we don't have to build a well. We don't have to build a latrine or anything like that right away. And we'll need a stockpile zone. And then while we're at it, let's just go ahead and get a field going right now. We will choose rice plants for sure. Then, with all that, give me the table. Then some chairs for everyone. Alrighty, we are on our way. Now the question is, what is their beauty can get us to? 15. I could just destroy them and be able to make what I want. I can't do anything with the stone flooring though, yet. So if that's the case, I'll need a research bench right away. Cancel those ones. Cancel that. Cancel that one. Nah, that doesn't look good. Alright, never mind. Rebuild those. We'll go ahead and put us to double speed so that things can progress at a decent enough time rate, but I don't think we'll go beyond that. And already I can see the issue of not hauling things. Okay. Let's see. So, we'll do that. Because, to be fair, once they haul the things away, we don't have to worry about them being moved later on. So, it's kind of like a one and done. Yeah, I see you, bear. Animals. Restrict you to the home area before I forget. If I'm lucky, I would use the boom rat as a distraction against the bear. Have the bear blow up because of it. Get all the stuff, bring it in. Can you imagine how terrifying it must be? You walk outside and there's a bear literally right there. He's meditating. Alright, alright. We got Vulture, Kato. Oh, Vulture putting the moves on Red. I saw that, you old man. Red did not respond, describing her as a heavenly tree. Okay. I mean, of the compliments I've seen, that one's not bad at all. Others have been like, dude, are you serious? Alright, let's go ahead and get a warehouse going right now. 7 by 14. No, give me a wood door. And right there, and right there. Yep, let's just go with 3s. And we'll have you over here as well. There we go. The more floorings and roadways that we have, the less dirt that's going to move around. It's going to be hilarious if we could trap the grizzly bear in here. I would just starve it out then, if that's the case. Mind you, we'd never be able to enter that building for a pretty long while. I still see a bunch of stuff over here, people. Oh, there's no room. Damn it. We are missing steel. That's what we need. Let's not take too many. We'll just take 5 stones right there. We're going to need to cut down some more trees. However, I'm going to wait, give them time. Also, while I am at it, let's see. Shooting 6, 4, 2, 0. Kato, you need the short bow. 7, 8, and melee. You're 4. Alright, so Deluga, you go ahead and get the Equa. And you get this club. Alright, so we got our people armed. Yeah, that's right. Go away. This bear. I don't like him being so close. If I can get a chance where I just have a whole bunch of hunters following him. Oh, he's gonna wake up hungry. Get inside, dog. And if we're lucky, he's gonna go. She is gonna wake up and eat something else other than us. What's up, Red? You not going to bed? There you go. Alright, everyone's asleep. Triple speed through the night. Well, I guess if we lose anyone here, it's not a big loss. Like I said, when October comes around, we're going to be looking for some new slots. And Rimworld is definitely one of those ones that I have open. Especially with the update that they did. We lost our colony from original. Okay, slow down. Kato's up and about. That bear's gonna get hungry. Kato is the only thing nearby. No, I don't like that. I gotta do something. Okay. It'd have to be you, Red. And it'd be really great if the bear would just, like, try and go after one of the others. Kite him. There you go. Keep running. Oh god, keep going. Watch out, Toluca. Go. You can do this. Yeah, we got the bear. Nice. Of course, I don't have any means to prepare it at all. But now that the bear is gone, let's go ahead and put that right there. We can delete this one because we don't need it. Animal corpses. You are acceptable within there. Hide the zone. And what we got? Okay, so we do have a butcher's table. Storage will go in there. If we could combine right here, this would also remove a dirt issue that we would be facing. So something right there, something right there, a doorway right here. Move the wall down here, give the guys some room to work about. And then right here, followed by one final door, I would say right there. And that's the basis of our kitchen. Mining 4. You're the only one who's actually decent at it. Kato, I'll go tell you to go do this right away because, again, it's like a one and done thing. However, construction does take priority. Red, I need to find you a job. Congratulations, you're now in the mines. And plant cutting. I don't want you to grow, though. Yeah, because when they're just mining, they're literally just standing there taking out chunks of rock, so no loss there. Still had plenty of wood, apparently. Speaking of wood, let's also go ahead and floor this side. Don't take any of the tiles away. You know what? We'll also have a door leading out to right here, because more than likely they'll be in here, move here, or luckily they'll go up, and then in here, drop off the rice, then go down, and then come back out around. What is your mining learning rate? 35%. Oh boy. Alright, well, at least she doesn't have a loss factor. Yeah, because we need that steel. Steel is hampering us from moving on to any of our other objectives. How long do we have on this bear carcass? 1 day. Okay, but that's fine. We now have this. If we can just get the steel. So far, it looks like the colonists like each other, which is good. I've had colonists who just outright hated each other, even though their traits weren't any really thing conflicting. Also, I do see that. Put that right there. Hey, Red, how we doing? She's basically just spent all day just trying to get a chunk out of this, and even then. Nice, okay, good. This is also the last day of food, so getting this bear deteriorating on the roof. Okay, so as long as we can gain roof over it, it will still last for 2.1 days. So actually, we have plenty of time still. There we go, and now Kato's joined in. Much more helpful. Red, you should be pretty close to a 1. You're more than halfway. What? Vulture, you botched it! Why are they not building the roof? Did we run out of wood? Okay, we ran out of wood. That's fine. We got plenty around. Go ahead and take that stuff out. Minor break risk already. Who? Vulture. What's wrong, man? Recreation. Right, right. Yeah, no, that works out just perfectly, just by the 1. Sure, those are all covered, alright. Okay. Slow but smooth. Aside from the 1 failed workbench. Alright, still got time. Vulture, why are you idle? I'll put the manual labors of mining and plant cutting as a 4 for everyone, so this way no one should have nothing that they aren't doing. And if I order that next one, Vulture, will you actually do anything with it, or are you just gonna... Yeah, no, you're just gonna be there. Alright. Red, how you doing? Oh, come on, Red. Get 1 point into it. You're almost done with the day. We'll go ahead and triple our speed, seeing as how majority are down. Come on, you can do it. You're right there. Oh, 9:33. Close, but no go. 1.7 days. Okay, we still got time. We have the butcher table. Should get some stools right there as well. Hauling these things away. Good. Okay. Nice. We should expand our fields a bit more, but if we do that, we're going to give them a distraction project, which I don't want them to do. Come on, Vulture. Get the table up and running, and then we can get food going. Nice. However, we do need wood now. Alright, the stove is fueled. We just have a couple wall segments, a hoopstone, and some flooring to do. Alright. Butcher the creatures, do forever. Go ahead and cook some simple meals. I'll say... yeah, let's do 21st, and then we'll move up by 10. Basically, I want to make enough meals that will last until they start to expire naturally. And boom, there we go. Research is available. So, Red, who had no real purpose, here you go. And research-wise, I want stone cutting so I can make use of these giant statues we have here. Cook. First priority, Vulture. Vulture should be doing this then. Where are you, dude? Hold on, man. You got more important things to do than mining. There you go. We'll also get bear leather from that, which is pretty good. No, don't eat it raw. Cook. I'm gonna have to keep them drafted for a short bit. I don't want them to eat the raw food. Consuming pemmican. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see. You know what? How about you go melee attack that squirrel? Yeah, nice. Alright. Any other small defenseless animals that I can hit? There you go, there's another squirrel. Medical treatment needed. Oh, you got scratched by a squirrel, dude. Alright. Come on back. Alright, we have meals now. So, eat those instead of eating the raw meat. Vulture, what is your cooking? It's only a 4. Oh god, an 8.8% learning factor. Not great. Deluga, what was that? I could have sworn I saw like a little upset symbol above his head. Where's my doc? Red. Ah, okay. Well, now we can put these back onto last minute things. We don't need that anymore. Alright, some nice, delicious fried bear meat. Red, just fucking bandage his little squirrel bite. I don't want it to be infected. That's the only reason I care that you've been bitten by a squirrel, is that it's bleeding. So don't get infected. 18% quality. Not great. Alright. Wood harvests are coming in. Low on food. I know. Honestly, if I get the chance, I will sell the boom rat. Because at the very least, the cat and the dog and nuzzle, this guy doesn't do anything. If he was a boomalope and produced chem fuel, yeah, sure, we're talking. But this, nah, he's practically useless. All right, another thing, we need some light. Put one there, one there. Put one over here. I don't need one in there. All right. I think one of the other issues that I've noticed in my own style of playing is that I tend to put a lot of torches, and because of that, really, it's a torch, Kato. Anyway, and because of that, I do end up wasting a lot of wood trying to fuel everything. So let's try and be a bit more smarter with where we put these things. Wait, who is my socialites? Who can I talk? 14, 6, 13. Red, congratulations. Red, at this rate, you're going to be the leader. Force barrels, some medicine. It's just 2, but still medicine. The packaged meal is costing more than the medicine. Okay. Alright. And all that. Everyone's going to bed. Let's go ahead and triple our speed. Come on, Vulture, you can come back. Alright, Deluga is back up and about. Looks like no issues from the squirrel bite. Good. Let's also get a dumping zone over here. Get all these rocks out of the way. Alright, they're leaving, that's fine. Hide that. You don't have to clean it, Deluga. Oh, because we made it, expanded it in the home section. Okay, I get that. You got a lot of energy? Yeah, he does. Okay, so... food, when is the rice gonna be ready? Not yet. Got a couple meals left. We got 5 right there. Let's order up the hunt of a donkey. And for that... yeah, he's only got a club. That won't work. Why does it say he's got a... whatever. Okay. 4, 6, 4, 2... it's gotta be Kato. That should be fine. As long as we choose his targets carefully, he shouldn't run into any issues, because one thing I've also noticed is that, there's not really any predators on that on this map. The only predator we came across was, the bear, and that's gone. Yeah, there's technically a raccoon. But to consider a raccoon an actual predator, that's gonna take some extenuating circumstances, shall we say. Granite. Where's the other stone? Should be some limestone. Oh, no, slate. Okay. Not that much slate over here, which is fine, I suppose. There he goes. Looks like he already got one hit. Come on, Kato, you got this. There you go, another one. In the kidneys. Good. Alright, so it looks like the hunt over there will be a success. Let me go ahead and get a crafting spot. Let's see. Yes, give me some recurve bows. 2. That. Okay, so we need 3 of them. this? Yeah, it's just wood. That's for everyone. And that's it. Oh, yeah. Who will we have crafting? Red is researching, so I think it's gotta be Birabal. Remove your priority for hauling. I just want you crafting for the most of it. Kato, any luck? Still trying to hunt the donkey. Kato, you better be leveling up your archery with this at the very least. Alright, meat secured. Vulture, I need to give you something. Tell you what, we will just double up on our research capabilities. Not in laboratory. Yeah. We'll need another round of steel, so go ahead and get that. Chop down those stumps if you get the chance as well. That will keep our wood supplies good. 273. It seems like a lot, but if you compare it to the amount of work orders we have, that's going to consume them all right away. The other reason why I'm not claiming these things right away is because if we do that, that's going to up the beauty factor of the place. We do the beauty factor and the value of the place. We do that, the worse rates we get. And we're definitely not in any positions to deal with those just yet. Come on, rice. Grow faster. Once I get stone cutting research, I think I'll just go ahead and dismantle these things. I'll keep the urns. Those are pretty decent. 5 beauty and only taking up 1 tile compared to these guys who do 18 beauty, 15 beauty, and they take up 4 tiles. Not even worth the 4 urn spaces it would take. Okay, so no matter what, Vulture should always have something to do. Kato, go ahead and re-equip the recurve bow. Duolego, you got hauling, right? Yeah. So basically, Duolego is kind of reserved for just maintaining the colony. Alright, Kato's got his recurve. Vulture, keep on cooking. How much leather do we have? Plain leather? 21, 32, so 53. How many for bedroll? 40. And I don't want to use the bearskin. I think the bearskin would be much more valuable as like a defensive wear. Okay, research is good. Yeah, no, okay. Colony's coming around. More meals, good. The Lego just keeps on going back and forth. It's okay, man. You could just choose one objective and do it. No one's going to judge you for it. I mean, we might, but we're not going to judge you internally. We'll voice our objections to you. I won't be a coward and talk about you behind your back. No, I'll just tell you to your face. Oh, mad rat. Oh, right there. It's always annoying in the beginning when I have to try and remember who's the best melee fighters. Barabal, you are. Smash the rat. Oh, Barabal! Barabal! It kicked dirt in your eyes! It's a rat! Barabal! Barabal! Oh my god! He's at risk of bleeding within 23 hours. Oh my fucking god. It's a rat! Most dangerous rat in existence. Holy god. Barabal, you are a disappointment. You're 25 years old, too. Equally disappointing. Super disappointing. Stay in that corner and think about what you did. Good God. It was a rat. Red, don't you use medicine on that? Holy God. No. Drop that. Stop. Do not use medicine for that level of injury. There, see? There's your little shitty bandage with spit on it. That's all you get. Just tore off a piece of her cloth wear, spit on it, wrapped it around it. There you go. You disappointment. Alrighty. Low food. Yes, I know. How's the rice doing? Also, do not sow this again, because I want to expand the field when you do get it. Alright, it's slow progress, but it is progress nonetheless. There you go, Kaido. Kato. Kadu. Because when I think of Kaido, I think of One Piece. And if I think of Kato, I think of Warhammer. So I think it is Kadu. Because Kato Sakari's was C-A-T-O, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, God. Just thinking about that makes me already miss TTS. It's such a great show. I don't understand why Games Workshop is so hostile to their fans. Ooh. Oh, no, wait, that's right. It's Barrel's Town. I was thinking it was Red who was working on these things. Rat's dead. And so another day passes on the rim. Moving on to day 4. Vulture's first one up, grabbing the first meal. Kato's right behind, followed by George. Alright, majority are awake. Let's go ahead and slow our speed. I need 40 though, right? For my bedroll? Yeah. We still got plenty of meat. However, buffalo... Yeah, let's go ahead and order up the hunt of another one of these guys. Now, these are female yaks. They could produce us milk. 11 milk every 1 day, so we get 2 of them. 22 units. That's 2 meals right there as well. I don't see any others, nor do I see a male. I suppose we could go for an animal pen. Do I have a... I do. Baraball could do it very easily. Holy crap, he's got a level 12. Bear meat rotted away in storage, only 2 of units. Okay, that's fine. I know we're cutting into the dump zone, but that's fine. Just haul those away. Give me a pen marker. These blocks some animals like a fence, hammers. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we'll get that going. Vulture and Red working on research should see these done relatively quickly. Kato, you did it. You got the other donkey. Alright, so it looks like you'll be here for a while. Red thinks you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Red also thinks you should give the settlement a name. What should the settlement be called? See, honestly, I think this happens way too early for a lot of people. Nothing has really happened for us to say, hey, let's call it this place, or hey, what are we called? And again, well, it's not till October. That's still a couple months away, so no point worrying about that stuff. Let's see, what's a faction name? Tranaka Alliance, the Bilia Coalition, the Krika Pack, the League of the Valley. Bole Treaty, Confederacy of the Thicket. What is our ideology? And this is the other thing I don't like. It doesn't let you see all the other information to where you can like kind of get a name from them, unless you remember it. Nation of Kare, Union of Toxin Bobo, the Black Prairie Tribe, Sokrini People, Treaty of the Hill, Black Hill Coalition, the White Clan Borkisku, the Orange Human Zospra, blah blah blah. Come on, give me something that looks interesting. Bonzo Tribe. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Now, let's see. Settlement called. I actually have a name that I thought of just now. Rock and Hard Place. No, that seems dumb. Is there a better way to say it? Because we're between two mountains, essentially. Centerhold. Yeah, why not? This mountain is not as big as I was kind of guesstimating in my mind. But that's because I wasn't paying attention to it. But oh well. Alright, nonetheless, our place is named. Our tribe is established. And things could be worse, but they could be better. Alright, another donkey coming up. Good amount of plain leather, so we'll soon be able to get bedrolls for everyone. Barabel, finally healed, so get off your ass and get to work. Oh. Alpacas have joined. When you say alpacas... Two, okay. Female, male. Okay, so we can actually get a breeding herd of alpacas. Okay. If that's the case, I need to pump Barabel's need for these guys much higher. Move that right there. We'll leave the crafting, the hauling and cleaning to level 2s. And until we can get the pen up and running, no point about worrying about the alpacas just yet. Now with that other bow, Vulture, once you finish working on those meals, go ahead and pick up that bow. There you go. Ah, the rice harvest is in. Alright, so once he's got that one, we'll go ahead and expand it by another layer. What the? Oh, hold on, guys. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's the crazy lady shouting again. She's Vietnamese. She's shouting in weird shit. I can't understand her. But this is the crazy lady who lives next door. Whenever she's off her meds, she just kind of walks the streets and shouts in Vietnamese, cursing everyone out, calling them the N-word. Okay, there she goes. I wonder if anyone actually heard her shouting through the microphone. Probably not, too far away. But I had to just go make sure, because she tends to flail her arms about, and she does get close to the cars. Luckily, however, we haven't had any incidents anymore. Also, unfortunately, it's California, so hearing a random crazy just go off is actually pretty normal, unfortunately. The only reason people care anymore is if it's close to them. Alright, next recurve bow is done, and this one would go to red. Alright, the bows are done, so the war mask should be next. But Kato is working on the pen as best he can. This broken tree right here should give him almost all the wood he needs. You botched it, Kato! Come on, Kato. You're almost right there. Stone cutting has been researched. Very nice. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and give me the complex furniture next so that we can get some decent building stuff in. The one thing I don't like is that it won't allow you to build certain things unless it is in your stockpiles. But because of that, it's like it always says, oh, you just make this out of steel. It's like, no, I don't want to make it out of steel. Okay, also, someone can haul that away. We'll never do it. Okay. Will you... Research is a long-term task. Okay. Alright, well, whatever. Back to bed they go. I always do feel bad for people who have family members who are like that. Look, I can't understand certain situations because I'm not part of them, so there's that for sure, but this lady has been like this practically all my life. I can't imagine having to deal with that. Alpaca 1 is pregnant! Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not like we gotta worry about them being eaten. The worst we have to worry about is that they wander off, because there's no big predators on this map at all. Oh, yeah, there's a mega sloth, but even then, it's a herbivore. Alright, so the war masks are coming into fruition. Forbid the medicine. Save that for when we have a heavy-duty emergency. There we go. Alright, Berlingar. Let him eat his breakfast, and if he doesn't go after that, we'll go ahead and tell him to get the alpacas. There he goes. Alright. So, with those two alpacas, we'll at least have access to wool right there, so we won't need to waste space on creating a cotton field, because we'll have the wool instead. And because they're a breeding pair, we'll have a lot more. I don't know what it is, but I always liked only just starting with 2 of them in the beginning. Because we don't have to worry about genetics on the animal side of things, it's like, if they inbreed, there's no real major issue in the long run. Obviously, in real life, that's a different story. But why are you bringing them through the house? We have enough... Okay, yeah, we got more than enough to deal with these guys, so they'll be fine. Let's see. I just want you to cut down anything that's not edible for them. And harvest these heel roots as well. Everything else, that's for them to eat. Okay. We are going to need wood because of all the projects we've had. Just go ahead and cut down these trees right here. So once we get those trees cut down, we should have a good chunk of wood. I need to create some security checkpoints as well that we can use for defense. It's going to be a little bit before we can get like a murder funnel, because I want to make it in a more natural way rather than just be like, here's a box, here's a tunnel, go through this tunnel, you die. Congratulations, you've passed Rimworld. Alright, good. Now, hopefully, Red and Vulture will also build a repertoire so that they'll get friend bonuses because they're spending so much time together. Alright, field's done. Expanded by 1 more layer each side. I'll cut the plants later. Oh, I was hoping that we would have more time to trash chokers. Let me guess, polluters? Let's see. Just a club, no worries. Yeah, no, nothing to worry about. So yeah, I figure maybe a checkpoint here. I think we can just wall this area off. I don't think this will be a problem. But these other areas, we'll wall this area off right there. So this way we only have to worry about here and here. Yeah, because I don't see any other way. God help us if they try and dig through here with that ancient danger. Should be fine. Oh, yep. Go ahead and reallow the sewing. Kato, what are you doing? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Was there any other things that we can build right at this moment that would help us? Tribal headdress, clubs, veil, tribal wear. Nope, nope, and nope. Okay. So now that I have the weapons, I have the helmets, I need armor pieces, and here they come. To arms, people, to arms. Kato, Vulture, Red, I want you all to be right here at the front, and then you two into the little gaps. Triple speed this up so she gets here a little bit faster. Dog. Dog, get away. Oh, shit, look at that. Hey, smoke leaves. We're not really in a position to recruit them at all. So we're just going to leave them to bleed out. Do they have any gear on? No. Literally came over butt naked with a club and weed. Look, if a woman came to me butt naked with a club and weed, I would second guess myself. I'm not going to lie. I'm just like, is this the best moment of my life or the worst? Do I have to decide? Can it be both? Be one of those right there. Alright. Okay, yeah, so it's just going to take them a while to get to all that. Majority of the stones are almost out of here. Don't forget these ones right here. So if we can kind of use the stones as like a natural barrier if we move this. Nothing too fancy, like just a 3 and 3. Delete that. It'd be easier to just do this. There we go. Okay. So it's not going to stop them outright, but what we'll do is we'll build... Wait, just because it's been a while since I played. Yeah, okay. So we'll build barricades on this side right here. Just kind of armed to the teeth, porcupine style. Everyone's asleep. Triple our speed. The masks are done. I don't know when we'll get something else. More than likely, by the time we do research anything to be built, we'll have the actual construction or crafting tables for it, and we won't need to spot. But until then, we'll hold off. Okay, so after all that, we still got 138 units of rice. Not bad. Kato and Bearball, first one's up, followed by Red. Alright, slow our speed down. Show me what's going on. Now, if I deconstruct this, will I get anything for it? Probably not. Worst case worst, if I do get something, it's going to be just like a small unit of steel, which that's still pretty good. Also, can you not? I know you want to, but just can you not? I know, ancient danger. You know, Kato would be perfect if he was like a master melee person. Because then I would totally turn him into Kato Sicarius. And I, Kato Sicarius, am the champion of Ultramar. God, I miss TTS. That's such a great show. Fucking Games Workshop. Always gotta ruin everything great about their community. Alright, looks like all the rice is planted, so do not replant anymore. And then after next harvest, we'll expand the field some more. Yeah, having only 3 haulers, and that's maybe on a good day, is not working out too well. Alright. Save the leather because we're going to get complex furniture in a little bit, and we're going to need the wood for expansions. I suppose we should also look into finally giving our guys some personal rooms themselves. A nice 7x7 usually covers everything that they need. Build that. One torch right there. They're enjoying Hoopstone, researching. Delunga is praying. And Kato is building. Nice. Complex furniture. Very nice. Red. Do you have any other jobs I can give you? Warden, handling. Yeah, no, we just don't have any of those guys, nor these guys. Can't do hauling or cleaning. There's no crafting necessary. Tell you what, I will make you backup cook because I need to make you more useful than just research. Because unfortunately in vanilla, I find that if you just have a sole researcher, or even better, 2 researchers and just powering through it, this can go by really quickly when you're not paying too much attention. But again, hold off, because this is what I want. Double beds for everyone. Give me a dresser. I do have shelves, so we'll be able to put these in here to make that easier for them. There should be, yes, end table. Ooh, wait. I just thought of something that's going to be an issue. We're doing this, but it's wood. It can burn down. And I already built it. Alright, well that's just the precursor one. So, instead, I'll just go ahead and build you out here. Maybe not right there, actually. Yeah, we'll build you right over here. We can get a little corner office. Yeah, no, that's fine. Was it 2 of these things? Select that thing, please. Thank you. That. Thing right there, and a thing right there. And then floor-wise. Go with that, and then you right here. It's gonna eat 2 tiles of farmland, but that's fine. Anything to reduce the mess. Alright, so we'll get that. We'll start. So actually, that would be pretty good for red. We'll put it as 4 because for whatever reason, cutting the stone blocks doesn't actually give you any bonuses. The wooden floor right there. There you go. It's starting to become like a little natural settlement. How much steel do I have? 224? Okay. Ooh, no, wait. Those things take 200 steel by themselves. We're gonna need more of that. Another round of mining. And majority are going to bed. Okay. So the reason why is because I want to make the bedding interior stone, so this way they won't catch on fire, hopefully, and not burn down. And then afterwards, we really need I think we'll use the granite. So we'll still use wood as the base foundation for the buildings, because we just don't have enough stone. And I think security is more vital. Well, actually, how many slate and granites do we have? 24 granite, 30 slate. Okay, so it's still relatively close to each other. Either way, we'll use the slate for all our decorations and all our little arts and stuff. And we'll use the granite for our solid defenses and our actual building structures. But until then, we're just stuck with wood. Oh god, Red, you're still out here? Well, at least you got into level 1. We are going to run out of food, so... Kato, why don't you go ahead and hunt up another donkey? Alright, we got the first tool cabinet. Yeah, that's how you do it, Kato Sicarius. What you shooting at? Level 7. Okay, that's still not bad. You two working together. Oh, you three working together. Four. My thing is like, he's in an area that has multiple dirt spots, but he only cleans up one. He doesn't clean up any of the others. Oh, the other thing is, now that I do have stone cutting, I can actually work with the stone here. So we'll go ahead and destroy those. We will claim... No! Don't destroy. Claim. There you go. And then we shall reinstall them. Opposite sides to the dining table. The column can just stay there. That's fine. Take out the stumps as well, people. And boom, there we go. Okay, so we got the stonecutter's table. What kind of chairs do I have? There's a dining chair. A wooden stool. And the armchair. We use the tables, workstations, and elsewhere. Okay, I guess that's fine. Alright, so you just need one more of these and you'll be ready to go. You will also need a torch in there to give some light. Barabel, do we have to? Is he bond to anyone? Yeah, here we go. No. I'm just gonna release this guy into the wild. He's just consuming food. If I slaughter him, he's gonna blow up and hurt the handler. So, go, go, be free. Of course, Duolego is the one who's smoking. Duolego just decides, it's all like, I'm going to clean this one spot in particular. No, no, not the whole room that I'm assigned to. Just this one spot in the room. Alrighty, there we go. Granite blocks, okay. How much limestone? 85. Oh, come on. Nope. Okay, so that didn't work. One of you deconstruct these things, seeing if I get anything for it. Majority, nope, everyone's down. Triple speed our way through the night onto the first week down on the new rim. Yeah, Yoko and Beauregard, they can stay. They're actually useful. They give nuzzling. The Fleeing Praetor. Ooh, this would put us at odds against the Empire. Just keep him safe and set their hold for a few hours until a shell can pick them up. Oh, no, wait, this is the manhunting one. Never mind, this is for when we join the Empire. This is a charity quest. People with charitable beliefs will be affected by its outcome. Like, what is considered a charitable belief? Aside from kind, I assume. Because, I mean, if that's the case, Barabel will counteract with his bloodlust. Ferdinand returned to the wild. Alright, good. Begone, Ferdinand. And we get nothing for them. Okay. Well, give me those heal roots. They're just sitting around there. Why is one of the herbal medicines just out there as well? Alright, all the steel is done. We need the wood, which is still right here, waiting to be harvested. And the stumps, too. Did we... 58... 108... Yeah, no, we have more than enough steel. No, wait, we don't. Okay, hold on. Order up another round of steel mining. What? How's this squirrel? Oh, I didn't claim it. Okay. Oh, fine, fine, fine. Let me just claim these. Okay, I think I got them all. I'll go out there and mine. Food-wise, what we're looking at, 50%. All right, halfway. Wait. This was not a stockpile, you lying bastards. I said dumping stockpile. There. It is your dumps that I want in there, not your stocks. Clear differences. Wow, right ahead of Barabel. Okay. Okay, to be fair, Barabel's at a 0. It's gotta be such a weird experience, being taught by someone who's just as new as you. Well, no, I worked retail, that's not new at all. Must be annoying, though. It's all like, I just started myself and you want me to teach someone? I don't even know what I'm doing. It's just holding up a pickaxe and it's like holding it upside down or some shit like that. Alright, so a little home maintenance because we apparently did not claim these because I forgot because I'm an idiot. And now we'll be able to repair these, but more importantly, we'll keep out the wild animals. Because last thing we need is a squirrel just sneaking in a little extra bit. Barabel is probably freaking out from that one squirrel he fought and almost killed him. Nothing will ever beat when a man-hunting horde of 60 squirrels comes after you and kills one of your top people. Ah, Rimworld. Never change. Hey, bro, what you got? Hey, you're almost there. Been doing better than Red did on her first day. Speaking of, Red, where'd you at? Alright, less than 500 points for the next level. And, oh, come on. You can do it. She stopped at 933 last time. No! Oh, Barabel, you were on the cusp of greatness. Red, what's wrong? Recreation deprived. Well, that's your fault. That's not my fault. I give you guys plenty of time off. As a matter of fact, I think I should put you in to work harder now. Alright, majority are asleep, and there goes everyone. Okay, also, let's go ahead, make any stone block, do that forever. Limit the terrain to just about there so we can get all the dump pile within it. I figure we'll get the rocks. We'll pause this every now and then just to keep up the security measure half-assed wall. Is that silver? No, compacted plasteel. Ooh, that's interesting. Gonna have to find the right weapons and armor to make that stuff with. And majority's awake. Go to double speed. How much more steel you need? 90 more. We should have that. Oh, yeah. Looks like Red is having an early morning drag for the beginning. Finish your guys' wool. When is your wool ready? How long does that take? 10 days. 10 days. Okay. How much wool, actually? 45. Oh, that's a good amount. 5. It's becoming a breeding pair as well. How's your health? Middle stage. Okay, yeah, no, that should work. Blocks are allowed in here, right? Yes, okay. Alright, so Bearbell is now working on all these stone. That's good. Worst case worst, we're just going to have to change up our security idea. So, I do want to still block off this and this right here. That will leave me with only 2 main points of attack. If I just kind of create like a security checkpoint around here and like right around here in the center, we'll probably have to take down that little hillside right there just so we have clear line of sight. And maybe extend the walls just a little bit out. Actually, wait, where is that thing? Yes, plan. Just a little bit out. Kind of force them into this general kill zone. And over here, I want a wall right there. Yeah, we don't want to take away too many options for their travel or path to us, because if not, they'll just tear their way through mountainsides and walls to get to us. So if we keep it open enough, it should work. Oh! I didn't realize they added in a colored pattern. Interesting. Idle? How dare you? Vulture! What's going on, man? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Donkey meat has rotted away. That's fine. Actually, no, that's not fine. We don't have any food. My bad. You know what? Let's go ahead and hunt up 2 of them. Vulture, you have a bow, right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. We'll have Vulture and Kato hunting. Red, you don't have anything to do? Oh, that's the mail. 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, got the mail. However, the pool did not automatically turn on. One more moment. Ah. Ever since we had a power breaker, the timer has been acting funky. Did the schedule change again? No, it's all enabled. Schedule 6:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Ah. All right. Manual it is. The beautiful thing is that just by doing it manually, I have an app that lets me do it from my phone, so I don't have to leave the house. Hoo-hoo. Ah, Blitz, welcome. Oof. Let's see. So, was yesterday Bannerlord crash a pure Bannerlord issue and not a stream platform related? Yes. I think I can say with full confidence yesterday's crash was onto the Bannerlord side where I just needed to adjust some settings and I didn't have any other issues throughout the rest of the stream. So I was very happy. Alright, resume it again. Red is now no longer idle. Good. However, one thing, let's go ahead and let her research complex clothing so that we can try and get some better clothes and armor for our guys. There you go. Slay the donkeys. Oh yeah. Alright, Granite is doing great. Seal the walls. What's wrong? Rebuffed by red, ravenously hungry, darkness, insulted, slept on the ground, decent barracks. Okay, I know. We're having issues. Did you not bring back the donkey's carcass? Why? Okay, Vulture, thank you, Jesus. Kato, where's the other one? I ordered 2 donkey deaths, not 1. It's right here, right. Did he drop it somewhere? Did I miss something? Where's the other donkey? Ravenously hungry, Yeah, okay, so we saw that one. That one's right there. Was he put in? Oh, there he is. Okay, yep. No animal corpses. Summer is here. Alrighty. Okay, but we have the donkeys, so food shouldn't be an issue. Ah, that's good, yeah. My new issue is trying to figure out the secure boot for the Battlefield 6. Excuse me. The Battlefield 6 beta this weekend. I am planning to try and get into this. Really am. I really hope I can. The quest expires in 1 hour. Yeah. Nah. I kind of like the idea of just being our own separate tribe, independent. Like, we'll talk to the others, we'll trade with the others, but we won't actually do anything for them unless the rewards are really well worth it. And if we do that one, it's just kind of like, oh, you're now part of the Empire. Congratulations, you're a noble. You now have to follow all of our rules. Well, I didn't want to do that. I was just trying to help. Okay, but now that we have Slate, 85. Okay. Okay, well, actually, 85 for the double bed, 30 for the end table, and 50 for the dresser. So, roughly 160 something? Vulture butchery. No, 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 no. Do not eat the raw meat. You must cook the meat. No, Delego. Let me guess. Red, you're going to do the same thing. Yep. Here. Crowd around Vulture. Watch him cook. Stare him down. Just have a nice, friendly chat. Yeah, no. Kato. Here, you can join the others. Stare at Vulture as he cooks. No, Delugo! No, you just need to hold on! You just need to hold on, there was meat! I can tell you, Barabello. He just had to hold on a couple more seconds. Now Vulture's in a sad wander. Wait, I have a secondary cook in red? Prioritize cooking right now. She's got a level 1. Oh boy. Impatient bastards. A lot of them. Loyal ethicist. Okay, yeah, we gotta be able to get the rolls going as well. At least we have plenty of leather. Oh, yeah, I read about that battlefield. Requires 6 BIOS secure boot and win 11 TPM turned on. Yeah, no, I can't even find those things. I was on it. I did finally get to the BIOS menu finally. I figured out what button it was. It's 1. Just got to hold that and pray for the best. That way, when they catch a cheater, it is tied to hardware. They can't just reset Windows or use a different ID. They have to get a new machine. Yeah. My concern is that you have to go through all this just to play the game. And what's going to happen if they just decide, like, oh, we're facing too much backlash from this, we're just going to stop doing it, or something like that. So then, you essentially, like, what gives the producer the right to basically hard lock your PC? Oh, you cheated one time, and we just assume you're going to be like this for all of eternity, so we're going to hard lock your PC out of any games that we make because you cheated one time. Or maybe multiple times. Maybe you're a repeat offender, maybe you don't know, I don't know. But the point of the matter being is that I don't like the fact that they force this as a requirement. Let me play the fucking game, and if you have an issue with cheaters, it sounds like you need to have a bunch of admins watching for cheaters and then banning them. What is with this? Like, I didn't want to get the Battlefield 6 beta and be like, oh, now you have to study Windows operating systems in order to actually play the game. It's like, can I just play the game? And is someone going to haul that donkey back over to the kitchen and cook it? Maybe Vulture would if he wakes the fuck up. Red, sorry, I need you to... What am I missing? Ah, okay. Yeah, no, sorry, Red. I know you would rather research, but we need the food. Because Vulture decided to have a fit. Yeah, no, exactly, right there, Blitz. What if it is like a hand-me-down PC? Or what if you leave and like a friend or family member is using your PC and they decide, oh, I'll cheat. It's no worries. I'm just playing it temporarily. I won't be on it forever and it's not my machine. So what if something like that happens and the other person is now locked out of the game because of that? That's right. Come on back, you two. No, don't eat the raw food. Inspired creativity by Vulture. The next item, art, or furniture he creates will be 2 quality levels higher than it would normally be. Are you good at construction? Actually, you're pretty okay. Let's see. Well, we do have enough slate, so yeah. Let's go ahead and get the first bedroom going. And also, I will say, I'll put you right here, and we'll fill this with our foods. So this way we don't have to go too far for it. But the first bedroom should be up and running in a matter of time. Yeah, I know. The problem is, Lego, every time he comes in, he's just gonna upset everyone by disturbing their sleep. Alright, Lego is back. Kaito, what are you doing? Alright, building that, that's fine. Red immediately going into research. What is your skill level at? Pretty good. People of Tolba. Alright, it's just one. He's got a bow. Are they going to attack immediately? It said they're going to prepare a little bit. No, okay. Alright, so we got our 2 walls up. We need another 2 over here. Take out this little hillside right there. Set up security checkpoints, and that will take care of our defenses for the time being. But anyway, yeah, no, I looked through my thing and I still couldn't figure it out. I don't know. I found the boot, but there's no option to enable boot or whatever the fuck it is. So then I see the TPM one, and I don't find that either. It's like, or I find them and they're under different names, because that's the other thing. I'm watching the tutorial videos, like, see what the fuck I'm supposed to do, and a bunch of these things are under different names. The entire screen is different, or I'm not even seeing what they're talking about. So I don't know what's up with mine. But with all the headaches mine caused me, that does not surprise me. Minor break risk, yeah, that's fine. Just want to all be careful for when that guy comes after us. Here they come. Ready arms, everybody. Ready arms. Dog. 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 Sneak to the side. Come on. Dodge those arrows. Yeah! Not a single injury. I suppose we should get a dump pile for the human corpses. Clear everything. Human corpses. Human-like corpses. Colonist corpses, stranger corpses. Can you just say human corpse for now? Alright, so that should see that one gone. Now that I think about it, wasn't there another human carcass? I wonder where that one went. Ah, well. Luckily, with the rice harvest in, we don't have to go hunting anytime soon. Alright, the first bed is up. Kato, I believe you deserve this because you were also the instrumental hunter that we had that saved us several times from starvation. Oh, excuse me. Every board MFG has a different menu. One machine which has an MSI board. It was easy to find secure boot, but my new rig is Gigabyte motherboard has secure board and an avalanche of submenus. Yeah. Every time it's like, can I not just have my thing right here, right then? Or better yet, can you guys just not mess up the game so much that I have to do all this just to play it? All right. And then meals. And over here, same thing, meals. No meals in there. I want them all over here, so this way we don't have to go into the kitchen every time. Yay! We got our next baby alpaca. Another female. Good. Larger breeding herd. However, we can already see the nutrition consumption, so we're going to have to expand this pen or get a bigger one. You know what? Let's actually get rid of this. This is not going to work out as well as I thought it would. Alright. Let's also go ahead for... Yeah, no. 7x7. Granite door. And... Yeah, let's still use wood flooring, just to keep the value of the area still down. Yeah, no, I'm hoping this weekend it really does work out, because if not, it's gonna suck. Also, let's go ahead and expand the field again. But, I think they're probably going to backtrack a little bit. No, they probably won't. This is their new pet project, their new baby, essentially, because the reviews are off the charts. Everyone is playing it. If they do this right, Battlefield 6 could very likely be the game that will save them. Or at the very least, it will keep the dying beast of the companies that made it afloat for a little more. There we go. See? So much easier. Why did you only put so few in there, though? There's a whole bunch. Alright, Vulture's cooking. That's good. Wait, did they make that like a... They did! What is that? Oh my god, they added it. I didn't notice this. They added in so many necessary vanilla features that it's amazing because I've only just now discovered them. Still trying to talk to that dog. Alright, alright. Did you have to go that far for it? You couldn't just go for these ones right here? Cancel that. We don't need these moved anymore. I mean, I figure eventually we'll have to move some of them in, but I would like to have a lot more people for that. I'll wait for beta to be completed and then get BF6. Well, I think the beta only has just this next weekend coming up. Because after that, it's going to be balls to the wall work, hopefully. How much wood? Yeah, we should order up another deforestation. Let's actually deforest around this area to the south a little bit. And then keep on expanding the floorway. The less dirt we travel on, the less likely and the less necessary it will be for Delego to clean up the area. But so long as the main house is like this, it's all limestone, unfortunately. There's just not enough limestone for us to... Yeah, that's steel. Yeah, that's a limestone. But even then, to actually fill out the rest of the room, yeah, it's not going to be enough. We're going to need much more. I think we're back to the point where it's all like, I just don't have enough hands to get the job just done efficiently. They're getting done, don't get me wrong, but compared to how quickly they could be better. And I do believe you've just locked yourself out of right there. A torch right there. So, I mean, you're on here 6, 8, and then 18. Okay, so 18 meals compared to the 885 right there. So that's another 18 meals. Unfortunately, I don't remember the count from previous meals created. But if we just take that right there, that's 32 meals from this harvest right alone. Oh, there we go. 127 rice plants. And what is it, like 6? Yeah, 6. Protect the worksite controlled by someone else, which we don't really care for because we're pretty sedentary in our ways. Sean from YouTube. Hello, welcome. There are already some weird exploits. If you climb high enough on a building and then jump, you glide over to the other building. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. The ones I usually see are people who like are climbing these steel cables or steel meshings through some of them and just getting to the top of buildings where it's like you normally shouldn't be able to get to. But it all depends on if I can even get in, like I was saying. I really hope I do, but I'm just crossing my fingers and just holding my breath. Oh, you can get it. Nice. Alrighty. Clean that up. Oh. Hold on. Got a text message. And this one involves... Talking about the medicine delivery. One moment. Yep. Confirmation received. Yes, I have my drugs. Alright. Let's go ahead and start getting the other beds set up. Alright, so the more and more we finish these bedrooms, the more we can get these people out of here. Ooh, we have to build near the ancient danger. Okay, maybe we don't have to. So actually, yeah, no, plan this out. 7 by 7. I think I can take just that one out right there, and then put you right here, put you right there. That's 4. If I put you here, that's gonna cut into the farmlands. Okay. Yeah, that will work. I don't suppose I can just say on my plan I can build these walls. Oh, there it is. I already found the next great mod. So, if you can find a modder who can turn plant and say, build this type of building right here where I have plant, I think they got something that's going to be really great right there and then. Okay, so flooring wise as well. Just leave that. Tree trimming is coming along. I still got rice out there that's being damaged. How are we doing over here? Once we get this one done, we'll go ahead and pause the stone cutting because I think it's just eating into their time too much. Having to run back and forth to get all these rocks. So maybe we will get a stockpile zone, just kind of make it a little more condensed. Yeah, just something like right here, a giant L, giant fat L. That should take care of everything. Okay, there we go. Suspend that for now. Plenty of granite, so let's go ahead and use it. Make the back walls first so we don't have any issues like before. And give me the order to mine. I guess we do? Cancel designating building or mine. Alright, so we'll see from there. That one's done, that one's done. Complex clothing finished, very nice. Red reached mining level 2, there you go. You're becoming useful. Physically, mentally, you're already there. Ugh, shoot me. I know. So my thought process here is that we'll get all the housings done. We'll then select our loyal ethos. Yeah, that's how we say it. We'll get that roll going, and probably it's going to go to Red because Red has one of the highest socials. The next one would be Duolog or Vulture. Probably Vulture for sure. 38%. 100%. Okay, so you can actually learn your social skills much faster than Vulture can. And if that's the case, let me move you over here. So we got Vulture and Red, our two heads of the tribe. Oh. Select the bed. There you go. Go, Vulture. Have your own room. There we go. Tortured Artist. Plug game at 50% to get creativity. Okay, yeah, no, that's just the thing. Alright. 3 more to go. Wait for that one to be carved out. I don't know if we'll be able to get to that one. We'll see. Everyone's asleep, though, so triple our speed. Oh, I'm about to say, Kato, please don't get yourself caught. Alright, majority are awake. Let's go ahead and reduce this to double. So, if this is also the case, we should look into immediate expansion of the pen. There we go. Alright, so once that's done, this wall will come out right here. You gotta sneeze. Wait. Nope, I fought it back. Alright, that was the last of the rice. However, we still have enough to make some meals. Anyway, where were we at? 127 by 6. So already that's 600, 12, 72, and then 6 by 7, 35. Trash chokers are here again. What we got? Just the one. He's just got a club. Titania. Creepy breathing, night owl, apocalypse survivor. Okay. Our boys should be more than... excuse me. Should be more than enough to deal with that. Alright, there we go. Establish all these. This right there. Give me the doorways. There. And then some wooden flooring for all of you. Still back there, no issues. Anything new? More donkey herds. The yak herd got bigger. Yeah, no worries at all. Cancel that. We don't need to mine out that one. Oh, here they come. Everyone to arms. Come over here. So if we actually go like just right here. Lego, Baraball, you guys move over there. You two right over here. Look at us over here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Look tempting. There we go. Nicely done. Hold the phone. You have clothing. I want it. Sorry, little teenager, but I'm gonna strip you bare and take all your stuff. Thank you. Bye. To be fair, you did try to come here and kill us, so it's all on you. Oh, come on. Don't botch that one. There we go. Okay, did we... No, we did not finish the back fencing just yet. So once that's done, then we can take out the fence right there in the front. Get those stumps as well, people. Now that one's there. It's right there. And... we got a mad donkey. Okay. I mean, if the food wants to come to us, that's great. Where's he going? Where's he going? Waste my time. Easy, easy, easy. Slow down, slow down. Shoot it! What are you doing? Shoot it! Balls. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Back. Now shoot. Oh my god, how'd you all three miss like that? There you go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We have an emergency. Constructor Vulture. These things going. Also, whoever has the time, go hunt that vulture. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I did not tell you to do any of that. I told you just to do this thing right here. Thank God they're still asleep. Hey, you bastard. Now you may go to sleep. Trying to walk away. Triple my speed through the night. Honestly, at this point, I'm just kind of glad that the PC is working. Haul those rocks in. Hauling all these rocks. Vultures up and about. Alright, majority awake, slow us down. I think we're finally getting to the proper amount of rice as well, because even after all this time, the rice field is at 60% growth and we still actually have some. So I would say probably one more increase in size, because it is getting smaller and smaller. It's not like a full box around because the field is so weird. Oh, construction botches. Come on now. I know we have some material, but we don't have a lot. Also, I just realized how dumb it is to have a pen wall right over here. Cancel those. Leave that one there. Leave that one there. We'll deconstruct that, and that should be more than enough room for all the animals. He's at a level 9 construction, and he keeps on botching. It'd be one thing if he was doing something complex, but he's doing a granite wall. Also, yep, go ahead. Do not allow sowing again. Let the field be harvested, and then we'll decide how much more we want to increase. Alright, the wall's going in. Trees being chopped, good. Not that many stone. Come on. One more piece and then you just build the roof. There we go. Next room is up. Red, you are not doing anything. See anything in here? No. Okay, so I think we can get rid of this crafting spot. We won't need it. Give me a tailor's bench, though. Not in a workshop. Yeah, that's fine. It's in the kitchen. I suppose we could make a workshop. Let me see. That's not what it is. Where's that thing that tells me what the thing has become? Pollution. Category. Visibility of roofs. Fertility overlay. Oh. Well, that would be good for putting down the farm field. Automatically expanding home areas around new constructions. Room stats. Here we go. Barracks, kitchen, room, bedrooms, workshop. Alright. I suppose we could expand this to be like a master workshop. Put you right here, and then a chair right there. We have some alpaca wool. Could be more, could be better, but it's still a decent amount. Alright, nicely done. Keep it up. Red, right. Shit, red, I don't know. Here's a very long but not necessarily useful project. Research a harp. Are we out of wood? No, we got plenty. So why are you not hauling it over here? Vulture, I'm going to take you off research, actually. I think you're more useful to us actually helping out. Because, and honestly, this is just to keep Red busy, because if we leave her in idle state, she'll probably pick up a very annoying trait. Bring in the rocks, good. One thing we can set up right now is at least the torches. Set you there, set you there. Slate is at 70. If I'm going to do this, I would prefer the bed first. Copper copies of these and tables. Yeah, I'll put that right there instead. Okay. And triple speed our way through the rest of the night. Ow. Pop my wrist. Excuse me. And construction level 10. Nice. Alright, majority is awake, so go back to double speed. You know, building against this ancient danger is all fine and dandy until this thing cracks open, and next thing you know, we have a bunch of centipedes just crawling out after us. Alright, there we go. It's coming out nicely. We're surviving somehow. Okay, good. I would like you to deconstruct this as well, followed by this. And you guys right here as well. There we go. Tailoring bench is up and running. Patch leather, cowboy hat, bowler hats. A little hard to say honestly, because no matter what, I need more wool. I only have 90 alpaca wool. That's all I got. Alrighty, there we go. And with that, the pen for the alpacas has expanded. So 5.39. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so hopefully that will be more than enough to accommodate any additional alpacas we get. Work on the next room is underway. We will need more slate, but to do that, we need these rocks to be moved over here. Rainy thunderstorm, I have no cares whatsoever. The rain will take care of those strikes as soon as they land. Oh, looks like the rice harvest is coming in. So let's also just go ahead and order the removal of all these excess plants. Yeah, see, already. It's all gone. Not a single care to be had. While you're at it as well, although we don't get anything from them, get rid of them so at least it's not blocking our way anymore. And then we have security for granite, I'd say. Hold on, wait, I haven't. Okay. The scarce prisoner. Eustace, the Knight of the Shattered Empire, has been caught in bed with the wrong person. He imprisoned the inappropriate lover in a show of rejection. Now he wants you to keep the prisoner, Susmo McDaniel, caged until the scandal blows over in 17 days. Elongated fingers. Power gene bang. This gene pack will slowly deteriorate. Yeah. 17 days, an extra mouth to feed. Like, the only thing that looks of interest is the goodwill, but the Empire will always be there giving us missions like these, so... Again, we're just not set up yet, because we're still just trying to get everyone grounded for sure. Once we get everyone's foundation, then we can start building the real... or pursuing the real crazy stuff. Yeah! Intellectual level 12. Nice. But don't go too fast, Red. Just take your time. Take your time. Look at things. Uh-huh. Yeah, no worries. Oh. Wait, no, it's still raining. Okay, never mind. Wait, it's no longer raining. Fire! Fire, people! No, don't go to bed! See, this is where you actually do have to watch out. It's just like right after the rainy storm ends, see if there's any more lightning left. And luckily, it does not appear to be the case. Given that this is a smaller map, it is much more concerning because there's so fewer resources compared to the other larger maps we used to play on. I don't know why it didn't give me the option to expand the map, but it is what it is. Also, we can get rid of that because we don't have Ferdinand here. Alright, use up the granite, build our security. We'll need to get some traps in front of them as well. We should probably remove this segment here so that we have clear line of sight. Same thing right there. Okay, slow, steady wins the race. Alright, the rice harvest is coming in. Okay, so I think food-wise, we have it under control. We might be able to diversify our meal portfolio aside from just rice. Unfortunately, in my own personal taste, white rice just is not complete without a meat. And unfortunately, the animals that we have here definitely are not reared for meat. But the wool is appreciated. How many meals we got? 16 right there, okay. And unfortunately, we can't do anything in the rooms until all the slate has been recut. Cut that, recut that. Okay. So with that being the case, how much rice are we getting in with this one right here? 465, not including what's already been used. So yeah, no, we don't need that anymore. Let's go ahead and make another. And for you, let's get a small thing of heal root going. Let's see, fiber corn. What do you give? Harvest yield 2. Oh, it's wood. Okay. Let's see. I don't think we'll need hay. Well, I don't know what the winters are like here. Let's not put it to chance. Let's have some hay grass just in case for the animals. Let's see. And one more right here. Okay, we got the hay grass. Let's not become potheads just yet from the smoke leaf. Let's get some corn in there. Wait, where's the fertility thing? There we go. Ah, much better. Alright, so we'll have the corn grow there, the heal root right there. We'll expand the hay grass right there. Still got room for corn. And you know what? We'll have potatoes right here. The one problem is you can't really see all the other zones. Just see right there. Ah, there we go. It's a little more divisible. There we go. Okay, now our main issue with this style of farming is blight. Until we can get hydroponics and create interior farmland, we're just going to have to risk blight being an issue. But shouldn't be too bad. We just have to mass cut, and maybe if we're lucky, it will be a mass cut when they're all fully grown. The granite is all out now. Chopping away those things. Okay, Bearball is still bringing those in. Oh. However, folks, the hour is upon us. It is time to say farewell, but only for a short while. We'll be right back after a quick 10-ish minute break. If the stream does end on your side, do not worry. That is just me ending the stream to start the next stream, because to those who don't know, what I do is that I start the stream, I end the stream, and then I restart the stream with all the other information for the next game that we're playing. It just makes it easier for the VODs, and well, I guess that doesn't even really matter now because it's all live. However, the problem will be when new people trying to find the thing. It's like, wait a minute, this isn't Rimworld. This is Hunter Call of the Wild. It's like, oh well, yes, but I can't change the thing right there. Nonetheless, thank you so much for joining me. This has been Rimworld Restart, and I gotta say, little issue in the beginning when we were trying to figure things out, but not bad. We've come across pretty okay. Found a nice little ruins that we adapted, and we're going to change now that we have the time and resources. Stockpiles are greatly abundant, and the housing unit is just around the corner. Surprised alpaca, that actually turned out pretty useful. So this way we don't have to grow cotton ourselves and waste time with that. And if the herd gets large enough, it will be a meat source. Security is going up. Walls to the north and to the south have been established, but more walls are needed and necessary to contain and keep out the hordes of evil. But until then, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again in the next stream in a little bit. But if not, you can always find me on Discord. And if even that doesn't float your boat, you can find me again tomorrow. Playing something else, mind you. But no matter what, I will be here around this time frame. So until then, hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever it may be. Hope you're keeping safe. Hope you're keeping warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. You all know what I prefer. Say it with me. Neither. Why? Because the heat sucks and the cold sucks just as badly. There is no in between. There is only suck left and suck right. And no fun sucking either. Just bad sucking. Shout out, of course, to everyone who joined us and shared the fun of the game. Blitz, Sean, and the other two were bots, so we don't care about them. I will see you in a little bit, folks. Until then, take care.